Today I have the best controller settings for Chapter 7 Season 3. So I recently changed my binds, as you guys know, and I never told you guys what they were. And also with the tweak zone, you guys definitely want the tweak zone. I know that you guys have been begging me for that. So I do not use invert controller view. These are just basically just most of my settings. Make sure reset camera axis is to both. And then obviously edit hold time is 0. I play on 4. I heard that if you play on 1, it makes your less delay. I don't know how true that is. I tested that. I didn't notice anything. Build mode sensitivity multiplier is 2.4, 2.2. First person mode doesn't matter. I mean, it's just it doesn't matter because obviously I don't play first person. So, and make sure you have advanced options on, otherwise, because that kind of makes these settings a little bit more weird. So, like, if you don't have advanced options on, the 2.4 might feel like a 2.8. So, look horizontal speed, look vertical speed, both 45. Turning horizontal boost, 5, 5. And make sure all your dampening time and boost time is to 0 seconds. Instant boost when building, I have this off. ADS, this is just for aiming, 20, 20, 10, 10. Then, as I said, boost is 0. Scope, speed multiplier, you want this at 9.90 or 0.87. Look dampening time, 0. I play on exponential. I also have linear settings. If you guys want my linear settings, let me know down in the comments below. Precision aim assist is 100. I mean, why not have it at 100? Left stick dead zone. This doesn't matter. It just depends for your controller how much stick drift you have. So the lower this is, the more easier it's gonna be able to tell that you have stick drift. Like for me, I have a little bit of stick drift, but if I turn it back up, it won't be there anymore. It kind of just gets rid of your stick drift. It makes your builds and aim a little bit more stiff. It's hard to tell though. So left trigger release 25%. This is just how hard you need to release your aim and shoot buttons if you use those. Tweak zone. This is crazy. You want this at the scope or aiming. Tweak zone building. I have this off. It's supposed to make your editing a little bit better. I tried it. I don't see a difference. 19%, and then you want it at 1.4. I don't have foot controller. And then those are pretty much all of my settings for sensitivity. Now for my custom settings. And also, if you guys do play on PC, I know this is not a console option. When you guys are done with the settings, you want this on generic. It gives you 0 delay on controller, okay? So I'll play on this controller, and my crouch is B, sprint, so my crouch is B because of my edit bind. I'll show you guys why. So these are just most of my settings. You guys can just copy this down. And then switch mode, edit, hold. I know you're supposed to have this as a keybind that you don't use. I use every single keybind on my controller, so I don't have it equipped. And change building materials, that. And so the reason I have this, I don't even have an emote button. Like, Fortnite just makes so much stuff. Switch mode is Y. I know for most people it's going to be B. It's Y for me. Repair building. I don't even have a repair building. And then simple build. Like, this stuff doesn't matter for me because I don't use simple build. And then confirm, edit, whether you use edit on release or not, you should have this on the same button bind, key bind, whatever you want to call it, as your edit building. My edit building is right stick. I recently changed it from B. That way I don't have to take my thumb off of the joystick, and it does make my editing a lot faster. It's hard to get used to, but I've only played on it for about a week, and I'm already a lot better. So reset building. So instead of reset edit, you don't want reset edit off. Turn that off. Make sure that it's reset building. which is just this. Because what that does is instead of going like this and having to go like that, let me show you. You could just reset it instant. It's instantaneous. You don't even need to go back into the edit. You could just reset it. And yeah, those are pretty much most of the important binds. I don't think there's anything else that's really that important. I mean, my pickaxe, well, toggle inventory obviously is on the D-pad. And I know a lot of people don't like their, and you guys can move around my binds. I would just very suggest, I mean, whatever works for you guys, that you have your edit keybind on left stick or right stick. Definitely helps a lot, I would say. And this is just a bunch of other stuff. My pickaxe is bottom D-pad. It's all the way on the bottom. This is just a bunch of other stuff. And then for my PlayStation players, these are the settings. And also let me know if you guys want my linear settings in the comments below and my keyboard mouse settings. So, because I know some of you guys wonder why I have instant resets on keyboard mouse. I will let you know because it is definitely different, I will say. I do have very weird resets. A lot of pros use their mouse to reset. I know it's weird, but it's actually a scroll wheel reset, and I'll tell you guys about that in the next video. You guys are more than welcome to pause the video if you guys need to slow this down. Those are pretty much all my binds, though. I know you guys also wanted my graphic binds. I use a stretched resolution, so I play on unlimited because there's no point in playing on 240 frames when I can get 250, so just that kind of thing. I would always set this to unlimited unless you're playing a tournament and you start lagging. I would just set it to unlimited. Performance mode. The only reason I play, sometimes I play on DX12, but the only reason I don't is because like I get a lot less frames on DX12. Brightness is 130. I usually have this all the way down. Try to note 7. And then I play on, I have this, my meshes are always on high just because I like to put them on high sometimes. So it just changes your builds. Show FPS on, latency markers off. Then this is, I mean, if you have a terrible PC, if you need an NVIDIA graphics card to have this. So if you have a terrible PC, I would put this on off. If you have a mid-end PC, put this on on. If you have a pretty decent PC, put it on plus boost. It just helps this. And then I don't know if this is a console setting. This should be, but make sure that your performance stats are always disabled. Like this will, like I know my friend had this on, and he was getting like 90 FPS, and he turned it off, and he went to 120 on console. So I'm pretty sure it's a console setting. Pretty sure. And then I play on Central, and then these are just a bunch of other settings. I don't think you guys need any of these. I'm just going to show you anyway, though. And then turn off all replays for delay, obviously. Just that kind of thing. Yeah, and like I said, always make sure this is on generic after you're done with the settings. Because it just, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's actually just zero delay. That's just me, though. But thank you, guys. Peace.